G'day, survivors. Welcome to 2017. If you are one of the many who have made it this far, who knows what's in store next? The shadow knows. Oh, so I guess this is my New Year's. We're here in a new year. Fresh start, fresh good stuff. I'm in super casual mode. And the reason I'm in super casual mode and I got my hoodie sweater on is because I've been working 10.5-hour shifts and some off hours on the weekend for like the past 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm tired of wearing suits and casual and businessy clothes. So please forgive me. It's the most hectic time of the year where I work. So that those previous videos of the Silver Bells thing, this came from the heart. Still, it's like I love this time of the year. But at the same time, it's like everyone else gets I gotta chug, chug. Stupid workaholic, chug. Okay, so I finally had like a 10-ish hour shift, so I'm okay to record something today. So let's talk about, man, what the hell, 2016? You know, 16 used to be my favorite number. I was born on the 16th day of a month, so I liked it. I was in computer science for a long time, and one of our most important numbers in computer science is called hexadecimal, and that's in a base 16. So you count from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, A, B, C, D, E, F, and then you go back to 0. So basically that's what base means. It's like you have, so binary is base 2, so you have 1, 0, 1, etc. And we all count in base 10, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then as soon as we hit 10, we reset and we move the decimal over. But little mathy nerds aside, so I like 16 for that reason, and also, for all you DBZ fans out there, 16 is the best Android. Oh, I'm getting all hate. Go hard, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Don't take so shit anymore. Oh, Team 4-Star hasn't gotten that far yet, have they? I haven't checked their website in a long time. I should probably check that out after I record this video. But, anyways, that being said, after 2016, it made me question my faith in the number. It really did, which is quite a big substantial thing because I really like the number. I still like it. It's a nice, clean little round number, but my God. My God. Now, personally, I'm doing okay. Personally, I'm doing really well. But just seeing everything, like everything around me, like all my friends, all my things, like, man, this is such a terrible year. Man, this is such a terrible year. Like, everyone else seems to be slogging around me, so I'm like, it's that empathy thing where people are like, oh, this is so terrible, and I'm like, yeah, I know, I feel your pain. It's terrible. Like, all these celebrities that you get deeply cared about are dying, and it's like, and it's like, it really is. It really does shake one to their core. To me personally, it's like I think most of the ones that did die were in retirement. So I felt like, it's like the content that they made will exist for all eternity. You know, even though they pass on, but you know, then it's up to us to fill the void. You know what I mean? It's up to individuals such as you. You need to get out there and create wonderful things to keep our little monkey brains entertained. Well, wait, monkey brains. I mean, Roo brains. Yes, no, Roo brains entertained. Yes, your monkey brains maybe if you happen to be a human being. I'm not descended from monkey, or at least I don't think I am. Yeah, see, oh shoot, secrets revealed. Ruin the magic. Anyways, super casual video. So, New Year's resolutions. So what am I going to do this year? Well, record more videos is an obvious one, but I don't think so. I'm going to try and keep it around 1 or 2 a week. I'm not gonna become like a PewDiePie or anything like that. Go, I'm gonna make a video every day. I'm gonna make a video every day, because there's not too much to talk about, and I've got a lot of other responsibilities. I got a full-time job, over full-time job, and also I have another job now, sort of a job on the side, and that is I do write fiction, but unfortunately. I also write nonfiction. Unfortunately, I also write nonfiction, and I think right now the nonfiction is leaning towards what I'm known for and what I have to be leaning towards, and focusing on. Because right now, so I'm gonna make this announcement. Over when I was in MFF, I met up with Green Reaper and Mel. I can't remember his name. Mawali, MW. I don't know how to pronounce those two characters together. The lion guy, who's the moderator at Flera. More than anything, he moderates the comments. Flera moderates comments since when? But no. So basically, we talked about it, and me and another character named Dronin are both been promoted to editors at Flera. I kind of alluded to it in previous videos in 2016, but finally things have gone through after he got a chance to Green Reaper had a chance to get together and finally get started on that. So got plenty of stuff to slog through from 2016 that are kind of in the back burner, kind of going through those articles right now. And also creating our own where we can. So there will be plenty to do in that regard for 2017. So my goal for Flera is to at least get one article out a week, and catch up with the backlog, of course. And to try and get that done, and to try and become a better editor or create content that is in good shape enough to do it without much editing, and to become a better editor, because I'm going to be editing other people's works, which is going to be interesting, because I'm going to be nervous about the whole thing. Like, I don't want to ruin your story. I don't want to be that guy that is like makes you cry, but I have to be the guy that makes you cry and go, can I change this? And you're like, no, it's my story. I don't want you to change it. It's like, go to your blog and do it. No, I'm sure furries are fine. Like, you can't prejudge what you're going to run into. Don't foresee. Here's the problem with overthinking things like this. It's like, don't prejudge what you think you're going to run into in life. Just go for it, and then when the silly stuff does happen, then you can reminisce about, oh, those were the silly days. Those were the silly things that happened while I was there. But I'm trying to prepare myself mentally for, if any writers come on and go, well, I want this thing this way. But I'm sure they'll be fine, and I'm sure they'll be open to suggestions. And mostly what I'm supposed to be doing is basically focusing on formatting and making sure it's presentable. If it's opinion, obviously it'll be labeled as such, and it'll be the author's own, etc., etc. It's how Flera works. My articles have always been kind of laced in opinion and have some sort of thing like that. And, Reaper's very, very sensitive about the opinion thing. If you even say anything that seems opinion, he'll label it opinion. So, same thing goes with anything else, really. But that's being said. So, other than that, nonfiction I think is definitely my forte. So I should probably keep expanding on it, especially since the Ursa Majors this year has introduced a nonfiction category. Yay! So apparently nonfiction is becoming such a big thing at the fandom. With the Fursanas documentary, with the furry documentary. So there's like 2 furry documentaries in the same year. With 2 different spins on the whole fandom thing, which is interesting. The one by Video, or Dominique, and the other one, which I haven't seen yet, I should probably see it. But Drana did write a review on it, and it's on Flera. I watched Versanas. I found it interesting. But that's an old topic. I have a review for that. You can read it there. You can read it, at Flera. At my go through my articles list. But that being said, it definitely does give me more premise to start focusing on nonfiction. This channel also is kind of drive to nonfiction works. Talking about the real world with fuzzies, fuzzballed real world, real world fuzzball edition, with all the drama. But anyways, yeah, I mean that's the kind of the cool thing is like I kind of appreciate that nonfiction is starting to get into the foray with and there's other YouTube channels that do it. Culturally Effed, Abergwine's channel is very good. As I described in my Furries on YouTube video, which you can find here. If I remember to put the card down this time, I will do that. Is the card there? It's good. Okay, so that being said, and my last bit for the 2016 in Rooview, we have 20. My channel's been around since May, and I have 24 subscribers. So to you, no, 24,000 or 2,400, 24,000, 24 million. No, just 24. It's kind of like with that Willy Wonka thing. That Willy Wonka thing. It's like I had a Wonka bar. I had 10 Wonka bars. 1,000? 10,000? No, just 10. Just 10. Go crazy. But you 24 are the best 24. 24 is a good number. It's a nice round number. I like the number. I don't want any more subscribers. Don't you dare! Don't you dare ruin this number for me and click the subscribe button. You're doing it, aren't you? Don't you do it. Don't you do it. You're doing it, aren't you? No! Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You ruined the number, man. You ruined it. You ruined it by clicking that subscribe button. Now what am I going to do? Now I'm going to say 25 or 26 or whoever number you are. And that's if you're not watching this like a year later and going, wow, what is this guy talking about 2016 so much? It's already 2020. Get some glasses, man. Anyways, so what was the heck was I talking about? Going back to the channel itself. So I have 24 subscribers, and got pretty good amount of views. Some of my most popular videos. The most popular one in this channel so far, by far, is the one where I talk about Milo Yiannopoulos, which you can watch here. And I rewatched it because I was like, I wonder what people liked about that video, because it had a 17% retention time. It's the best retention. It had the most views. And so I went back and rewatched it. It's like, yeah, I was passionate. I knew what I was talking about because I'm a freaking political fiend. I have a problem. Help me. It's in my blood. I'm a political junkie, man. I need my fix. I need a hit. So I know who these people are, and so I have kind of a layer of expertise. It's kind of interesting because I kind of drove from topic to topic. I never do that. Where I was talking about the Ghostbusters movie, I talked about like Twitter, and I talked about rule sets, and so it's weird. It's a nice video. I liked it. And I was like, yeah, okay. I got to be clearer. So I got to resolve to be clearer, to be crisper, to have more pointed content on the channel. That even if it rambles for 20 minutes, at least it's going somewhere. So, but thank you everyone, especially the loyal viewers who watched me, who watched every single one of my videos. Somebody out there watched every single one of my videos. You're a crazy person. You should seek help. And I will gladly help you if you listen to my videos for the rest of my time here. You're greatly appreciated. I thank you very much for that. I know at least one person I think that is sort of a quote unquote fan who talks to me every once in a while and says, "Hey, I listen to your videos whenever I'm cooking dinner," and I'm like, that's just weird. That's like I never. It's like, Are you cooking broccoli? You're cooking broccoli, aren't you? A casserole dish. You shouldn't add that much salt. Actually, you should probably just change the recipe entirely. Don't put the milk over there by the stove. It's too hot. You're gonna make it. I'm not a cook, okay? Don't listen to my advice on cooking. Just do what you're doing and just listen to me ramble as you normally do. Yay. Okay. But so that being said, clear, crisper content. Try to make it so that I stay on topic. My God, make it so I stay on topic. Be a little more emotional. Make it so people want to watch the video instead of just listening to me ramble. So kind of do more things with the bod, man. Do more movie actions. Don't sit on the couch and go. Yeah, don't do that. Because nobody wants to listen to a Ben Stein talk like this all the time. Bueller. My cat's over there, but her name's not Bueller. So anyways, yeah, so that's one of my goals. 100 subscribers, maybe that might be a good, reasonable range to hit to. I don't expect too much out of the year. I like making these videos despite if people are interested in the content or not. They're pretty long. So I can tell why there's only a 7% retention time. It's like, you can only listen to a Roo ramble for so long. I understand that. So, but one article a month on Flavor, probably one video a week. Be more social. My God, that is probably the biggest resolution. Talk to more people, for frick's sake. 90% of the articles I wrote, I've talked to no one. I just read what other people say by proxy and then kind of summate what they're thinking and what they're saying and kind of get ideas and then jot it all down and just make an article out of it. I made one article, I know I had one article where I actually talked to somebody, and that was the Silver Eagle one where he and For Affinity had that kerfuffle about compensation. For his work on the site, and I talked to him, and I learned a lot about him, and that's why the story could be more personable about his story and how he ended up at For Affinity and that kind of a thing. So it added something to it that no one else really had at the time, because Silver Eagle already told everybody about what he knew about it. So anything I would say that he put on his own video would have been just regurgitation. So doing more of that is kind of a big goal I should probably have, is being more social in life in general, because right now, for the past, probably, I would say, and this will be kind of final rambling, since I've been out of high school, I've literally, I see myself, even though I'm a kangaroo character, I'm kind of in this kind of status where, right, I see myself as more when it's everything you learned in kindergarten is basically a book out there. It's everything you need to know you learned in kindergarten or something like that. I remember one of these things in kindergarten you would do, and that was you'd have these little mealworms, and you would have them in this sort of biodome, and they would kind of go into a cocoon, and then they become a butterfly. Literally, I see the way I've been kind of behaving is sort of like that, because I spend the first 22 years of my life in school, which I consider the inchworm phase, and then I spent about a decade or so sort of in this cocoon where I'm just keeping my head down, not socially interacting with a lot of people, getting out of my student debt, and I'm reaching that point where I'm doing well enough where it's like maybe it's time to let loose a little bit. Maybe it's time to be more social. Maybe it's time to engage with more people. That maybe that's something that I should be doing, and try to get outside of my comfort zone of being a hermit. So yeah, I think that would be my resolution, and to control my temper a little more at work, because my God, do I stress out a bit, especially during the intense times, and I think being more social will help that, because it's like, I think the reason I get angry at work is because it's like, what am I working for is the question. It's like, and then it's like, I have a place, but it's kind of, no, I'm going personal. It's like, it's kind of falling apart, and because like I'm not here to take care of it. It's like, and so it kind of feels like, and it's like where's it going to? It's like, well, I could give it to charity, or go do things for the house, but you're give it to me. You're saying give it to me. It's like yeah, I hear you. And that might be something I could do too, as well. I'm getting more interactive. Is like commission more works and stuff like that. Help out the furry economy a little more, and help myself out at the same time. I mean, I have banners that need to be updated. I have things like that. So it's like I don't have a channel banner yet. I don't have fancy artworks. I should probably be getting stuff like that. Pay artists to make icons for me, so I don't have to do that little thing with MS Paint and put my little icon there and stuff like that. So yeah, 2017 I think will be a good year. A lot of growth, a lot of things. I'm glad you listened to me ramble for a long time. So long story short, one Rooview every week, try to do that. One article for Flavor every week, try to do that. Short stories and fiction work, maybe. And fortunately, it seems like I'm going the nonfiction route. Like, it seems like it's moving towards that direction. So even though I wrote a novel that was part of a series that I was going to do in my own style, like I always do, I start writing something that I have a long plan to do, and then I basically hit a wall because I'm so busy doing other things, or it gets on the lay side and stuff like that. Maybe continue to at least make one short story a year, just to keep my fiction writing brain in check. I did write a few this year in 2016. One was declined. The other one was accepted-ish. It might be not. I don't know. I haven't heard back if it was actually accepted into the final product. My guess is no. And that's just more reason to go, okay, maybe nonfiction is more your thing than fiction. But anyways, regardless of that, like, even if I make a short story and it doesn't get published officially, I can make my own anthology with the ones that didn't succeed to get in there, as long as I reread them, clean them up, and stuff like that. But rambling again, be more concise with your videos. You're already failing your New Year's resolution. I'm already failing my New Year's resolution. Stop failing your New Year's resolution. Stop making your videos fat. You need to exercise, and make your videos very thin. But thank you very much for watching and listening to this Roo Ramble. Kick the likes, kick the subscribes, and kick a comment down there and ramble. What are your New Year's resolutions? Roosolutions. What is your Roosolutions for 2017? Thank you very much for watching. Again, hopefully you have a good 2017. I'll see you around. Thank you very much for watching.